U.S. citizens are required to obtain a visa prior to traveling to Turkey. You can obtain a visa for Turkey online or at a Turkish embassy or consulate. What types of visas can I get for Turkey as a U.S. citizen? U.S. citizens visiting Turkey for tourist or business visits of up to 90 days can obtain a visa on arrival at Turkish airports and border crossings. As a U.S. citizen, you may also apply for a longer-term visa at a Turkish consulate prior to your trip, either online or in person. Longer-term visas are typically valid for multiple entries over a 6-month or 1-year period, and are available for various purposes such as work, family visits, and studying. Here are the steps to apply for a visa to visit Turkey as a U.S. citizen. 1. Gather the required documents. Valid U.S. passport to passport-sized photographs, application form available online, proof of travel arrangements, and proof of sufficient funds to cover your stay. 2. Complete the application form online or download and print it and fill in the necessary details. Pay the relevant visa fee online with a credit or debit card. The cost varies depending on the type of visa you are applying for. 4. Submit your application form, passport photos, and supporting documents at the Turkish embassy or consulate in the U.S. that serves your state of residence. 5. Wait for the processing time to complete. Once approved, the visa is valid for entry into Turkey for up to 90 days within a 180-day period. 6. Upon arrival in Turkey, present your passport and valid visa at customs and immigration to be allowed entry into the country. Are there special instructions to visit Turkey as a U.S. citizen? Yes, there are special instructions for U.S. citizens visiting Turkey. All U.S. citizens traveling to Turkey must have a valid passport and get a visa prior to their arrival. Visas can be obtained from the Turkish embassy or consulate in the United States before travel. U.S. citizens should also register their trip with the U.S. Department of State's Smart Traveler Enrollment Program STEP. Additionally, all travelers should make sure they are up to date with vaccine. Your visa application to visit Turkey as a U.S. citizen has been denied. It is important to contact the Turkish embassy or consulate in the United States to find out why your application was refused. You can also contact the nearest U.S. embassy or consulate in Turkey to ask for assistance or for more information about the visa process. It is important to note that if you are denied a visa, you may not be able to reapply for another visa for at least 1 year after the date of the denial. If you plan to reapply for a visa, it is important that you follow the consulate's instructions carefully and provide all of the necessary documents. Additionally, you may need to provide additional information or documentation to prove that your circumstances have changed since the time of your previous application.